What's this? A letter for me.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports Through the Mail Thursdays. Today I'm going to share with you 3 envelopes that I just recently got back in the mail. So I'm going to jump right into these and share with you who I got back. Alright, the first one is postmarked from Denver, Colorado. And it is indeed former Denver Bronco great Rick Upchurch on 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as you can see, he was a punt return, kick return specialist. He also was a wide receiver, but he is most well known for his return specialty. He played for the Broncos for, let's say, 1975 to 1983, so for 8 seasons. He was a 4-time Pro Bowler, a 5-time All-Pro. He was on the Denver Broncos' 50th anniversary team. He's on the 1970s All-Decade team. He's on the NFL All-Decade team in the 1980s. And he's also in the Denver Broncos Hall of Fame or Ring of Fame. He's had 8 touchdowns for his career as a punt kick returner. He's got over 3,000 yards in punt returns and 2,355 in kick returns. Really was the specialist. He appeared in a couple Super Bowls with the Broncos. He was one of the most feared return men in the league for many years. And as you can see, at the time, he held the record for the most yards for punt returns in a lifetime for his career. I am not sure if he still holds that record, but I don't think he does anymore. So, very cool to get that. At the time of his retirement, as of the 2017 season, I don't know, obviously in 2018, he has the most punt returns for a career for a Bronco, the most yards, the most touchdowns for punt returns, and total return yards in both the playoffs and the playoff season for the Denver Broncos. So, thank you very much, Mr. Upchurch. This is one of the greatest Denver Broncos to ever have in your collection. If you have some, old football cards from the late 70s, early 80s, definitely consider writing Rick Upchurch and asking him to sign for you. All right, this next one is postmarked from, North Texas. And this is from former Dallas Cowboy great Cliff Harris on 1, 2, 3, and there's a 4th card with Jack Tatum that he did not sign. I don't know if 3 is his limit or he just hates Jack Tatum. But Cliff Harris was, which is fine. Cliff Harris was on the Dallas Cowboys for many seasons. I want to say about 10. I will confirm that in 1 second. 9, excuse me. He appeared in 2. He won 2 Super Bowls. He was a 6-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-time All-Pro. He's on the NFL's 1970s All-Decade team. He's in the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor. And he's also has an award named after him, which is presented to the top defensive player in Division II, III, and NAIA colleges because he played for a little-known college called Ouachita Baptist, which I have never heard of Ouachita Baptist, but it is located in Arkansas and is located in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. So Cliff Harris went to that university that was founded in 1896, and he actually has an award named after him for the top defensive player in college football in Division II, III, and NAIA. So, very happy to add Mr. Harris to my collection. One of the greatest Dallas Cowboys ever to play. Again, I don't know why he didn't sign the 4th card. Maybe 3 is the limit. But this is out of the Wonder Bread set from way back when that I picked up. You can see Wonder Bread series up there at the top. And this is just a 1970s vintage card of him. So if you have some cards laying around, definitely strongly recommend sending a few to Cliff Harris through the mail. Alright, we've got one more success here. And we will cover that. Okay. And this is a unique one, guys. This one is actually signed by a baseball player. But Chuck Essegian, I should say, also played college football. And he signed 2 of 3. I guess he's not big on signing duplicates, which is fine. But he signed 2 of 3. And as you can see, he unfortunately signed over probably the worst part of this card, which is where some kid wrote through the Cardinals and wrote Dodgers. Chuck decided to write his last name through that. Kind of wish he would have wrote up here. It probably would have been a little bit nicer. But the guy's 87 years old, so I'll give him a break. At least I got him back through the mail. So here's the uniqueness about Mr. Essegian. He played college football. He went to, let's see. I'm trying to find this. He went to Stanford University, so he's a Stanford Cardinal. And he is one of only 2 people to ever play in a World Series and a Rose Bowl. Did you know that? If you guys don't believe me, Jackie Jensen's the other one to do that, but who did it for the University of California and also played for the Yankees. But this is sort of a football success, even though it's not a football success. Chuck was a Stanford Cardinal. He played, let's see, from 1958 to 1963 in the majors. He won a World Series with the '59 Dodgers. And he also played in the Rose Bowl previous to that. So after he was done playing in the majors, he did play 1 season for the Kintetsu Buffaloes of the Pacific League, the Japanese professional league. He also played 12 minor league seasons between 53 and 59. That doesn't add up, so that doesn't make sense. He played in parts of 12 minor league seasons. From 53 to 59, he was up and down. Then after that as well. So I think the most unique thing is that this guy played in 2 sports, and he appeared in the Rose Bowl and the World Series. Only 2 men have ever done that. So if you guys are faithful viewers of my channel, don't be surprised if you see that in a trivia contest. So in closing, I want to say thank you, Mr. Essegian, for signing a couple cards that you did. Thank you, Mr. Harris. Also, one of the greatest Dallas Cowboys ever to play. And let's not forget Mr. Rick Upchurch. And I wish I had different cards of him, but I happen to have 4 of the same card. But one of the greatest Denver Broncos and probably one of the best punt returners ever. You know, others that come to mind are Deion Sanders. What was the... not Mel Gray. Eric Metcalf comes to mind. Along a slew of others. You know, the guy that was with the Bears was that Devin, well, whatever. But anyways, so thanks for watching another episode of Through the Mail Thursdays. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed shooting this, and I look forward to your comments below. Thanks.